Hey Richmond, Virginia, are you terrified or maybe excited that a tsunami wave of foreclosed homes is going to be hitting the housing market? We'll burst that bubble today on Frequently Asked Friday. What is going on, party people? In this video, we're going to be covering whether or not we're going to see a wave of foreclosures hitting the real estate market in 2023. Before we jump into that content, if you like this video, if you want to see more, make sure you give me a like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you smash that thumbs up or that heart button, give me a TikTok dance, whatever you need to do. Thank you in advance for the social love, and let's just jump right into it. So, there were a number of recent headlines that were quoting an Adams report or a Tom's report. I don't know how I'm supposed to pronounce that, but there were a number of headlines that stated that foreclosures rose 115% in 2022, which is certainly a scary headline to read, given that everybody thinks the real estate market is going to crash, given that we may or may not already be in a recession. And while those headlines are factually true, they certainly lack the context that was given within that report. So once again, this was a stat that was released from a Tom's year-end report, and they are a leading curator of real estate data nationwide. If we actually look at their report, you will see that they admitted that foreclosures were up 115% in 2022, but they were actually down 34% from 2019, before the pandemic started, obviously, and they were down 89% from the peak of where we were at the foreclosure crisis of 2010. So to see that visually over my shoulder, you will see that we are still at historical lows. Even if foreclosures were to triple, we'd still be under, the 10-year average. Now, we don't say this lightly. We obviously don't want to see anybody get foreclosed on. That is a traumatic event for somebody to go through, and we don't wish that on anybody. So we certainly share this information with empathy for anybody that might be going through that process. But if you are a nervous Nelly, or if you're an investor licking their chops thinking that there's going to be all these foreclosed properties for you to pick up and add into your portfolio, I hate to burst your bubble, but while there is an increase in foreclosures, it's still not a measurable difference in the grand scheme of things. So hope that answered your question. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, if you disagree with me, if you got a good knock-knock joke, throw it in the comments. Thank you guys for tuning in. Look forward to seeing you next week.